Hey guys, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to StoneHearth Alpha 15. This is now episode 8, and I was just messing around here just to see if you could do something, and yeah, apparently you can. So you can just put a window on a stone wall. I mean, these lattice windows, I was like, hey, that would look interesting. I mean, it doesn't match. I'm just seeing if you could do it. But yeah, you can totally do it. You can just, I wonder if you could actually carve it out. I don't see why not. You should be able to just carve out something and put a window to nowhere in there. Or if we hollow this out and they're actually living underground, you could put windows in the stone. I mean, some of you are like, yeah, of course, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Also, another thing, I was looking at these little gargoyles. What if, and I wonder, the thing is, the only way to do it is to actually do it, or we can't experiment. I mean, once I put it on here, I mean, they're going to try and do it. So I'm just curious, what would happen if we put a gargoyle and then one of these little clay wall lamps underneath the gargoyle? It would look like the gargoyle is breathing fire, like if you did that. Would they allow that? Oh, that might look really cool. Is that the same height? Okay, let's just try that and see if they'll actually put that up, because if that's the case, that would look way better. And then at night, you'd be able to see it better because you'll get the glow from the flame. That'll look really, really cool. So on the last episode, of course, we made it to a point where we can actually build our trapper's knife and the saw, like the carpenter's saw, and we also got a person who will make a great candidate as a carpenter. We're just waiting for a blacksmith to finish the job. As a matter of fact, where are you? I think it was explosive goblins is our blacksmith. The mutton chops. Oh, I love the mutton chops. He's building a ladder. Where's he building a ladder to? A ladder to nowhere. Where are you building a ladder? Hold on. Where are you? Why are you building? Oh, I don't understand. Why did he stop working on this other stuff? Like, go do blacksmith things. Why are you doing other stuff? Where are you? I don't even know where he is. Okay, hold on. We gotta find him. I double clicked on it, but it didn't do anything. Hold on. Explosive goblins. Where are you? Where are you? More info. There you are. Okay. Why are you building the lattice? I want you to build the important stuff, please. Come on, go. What are you doing now? So it tells you what they're doing on here. He's mining. Why are you mining? Dude, go build the stuff. Maybe what we'll do is we will remove these. Maybe these are bugged, these in the queue. I don't know. I don't know why he's not building them. That's strange. Strange. I hope this other stuff in the queue is not bugged. It probably is then. I will let him off the hook this time. Just this once. We'll still put these up at the top. See, when they can't build stuff, usually they've got the little exclamation point. Maybe there was an exclamation, I just didn't notice it. My bad. Either way. So hopefully that will be done this time. Although he still has other stuff that he could be doing that's kind of blacksmithy. So whatever. He's got mutton chops, so he must be very smart. I don't know, but we need the clay too as well. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. But the problem is I think we've got too many guys, or not enough guys, doing too many things, and nothing's really getting done at the pace that I wanted to get done. So that just gives me motivation to want to get more Hearthlings. Look at, they did it! Oh my god, that looks cool. Oh, we're so doing that over the door. We're so doing that. That'll make these gargoyle heads look so much better. I wonder if we could actually put that like right underneath now, this wall left. No, we can't do it that closely above the door. We have to actually move these up by 1. Sorry, this zooming out thing sometimes gets a little awkward. There we go. We're gonna move this up by, oh, can we move it up by 1? Let's see. Ooh, they have to build a ladder there. Come on, guys, hurry up, because I want to see the, oh, here we go, perfect. If they can move it up by 1, we'll just test it with the one side, because I think this will look really cool if they get it done. No, go finish the job. Don't run away. I'm so demanding, eh? I would be a terrible leader. I'm just like, go do this now. That explains why they haven't. Well, hold on. I think we actually did build. We built an anvil, but they just won't place it. That's really weird. So they've got an anvil. Why won't they place it? It's just, I think there's just too much to do here for the guys. There we go. So they moved that up by 1. Now, can we put this right underneath? Oh, it's not quite as close as I want it. I want it to be like right underneath, like this one over here. I wonder, maybe it's just you know what we're gonna do, because this show, my StoneHearth series, is all about experimenting with things. Also, they still need to finish off this This thing, finish editing build. I never actually set them to task to building it. Whoops, my bad. They need to finish this off because that'll look way better. So what I'm going to do is actually we're going to remove these and we're going to start over. Because we can make this look so much better. It's going to look so much better if we do this right. And maybe we'll use that same concept on the towers too as well. Because I still want to put some... I want to put the heads on the towers, although I made the towers with even number of blocks, which is going to be weird. So, and I can't take this off. Why can't I remove it? Oh, they won't let me take the lattice window off. That's fine. I mean, it looks okay, but it is a window that looks into nowhere. We could actually hollow this out so that you can see inside. That'd be okay too. Okay, now that they've taken all that down, let's try this again. I know we're working on a lot of things here, but sometimes I just get something in my head and I have to get it right. So actually, I'm going to pause it so they don't start working on it beforehand. Otherwise, I might not be able to do it the way I want it. Yeah, see, if you put them both together at the same time, you can make that look really cool like this. So in the same way that we did the other ones. But you have to do it both at the same time. If you try to do it separately, if they finish building the gargoyle head, then when you try to place the lamp underneath it, it's going to look weird. But if you do it like this, it's cool. So now that we did the lattice window on one side, we've got to do the lattice window on the other. Otherwise, that little thing inside my head is going to go, that doesn't look right. And we need to move this now because otherwise, I guess we didn't really need this one anyway. We're just going to put this one. No, we don't want that there. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Let's put this. Yeah, let's put this over here. That makes more sense. So we'll rotate that. Yeah, there we go. I think my guys are just overworked and underpaid. But so far, we haven't run into a lot of bugs, which is really great. And I don't know if that's just because it's Alpha 15 and that's specifically what they're working on right now is resolving a lot of these bugs in terms of making sure that guys don't sit idle and, you know, making sure that tasks get done in a proper order. But, you know, there's some things that I'm noticing, like we set these to loot ages ago from old monsters. And it was the last episode. At the beginning of the episode, we asked them to actually remove these cobblestone gates, and they still haven't done that. So I don't know, there's still some things. I think we need to set priorities. Like there needs to be guys that are dedicated to building certain things, or I don't know, or set it. You should be able to, like in other games like this, you can set the priority level for areas. For RimWorld, for example, if I want somebody to specifically work on this task, I should be able to maybe click on them and tell them to do it. But I don't know. That's not necessary. I just think, oh, see now, as soon as I start talking about it, somebody does it, right? So yeah, let's make sure that these gates are set the right way. We should have a couple in inventory here now that we can actually maneuver them in. Like so. Very nice. Like so. I just need to check my timer just 1 second here. I knew it. I knew I forgot to start the timer. Hang on. We're probably already 10 minutes in, so there we go. Perfect. Sometimes I forget. Oh, daily update. Oh, we are growing in wealth, but not quickly. I think to make ourselves grow in wealth quickly, I think if we activated this clay, do we have any clay to work with? Well, we still don't have a lot of clay because we can get a lot of wealth just from building like these teapots and stuff, but they're expensive if you think about it. 2 clay per, and we're not getting a huge amount of clay from the clay pit. Maybe we need to go further down rather than to the side. Okay, simple merchant. And we can also make money selling stuff too as well. Armor, ooh, padded vest. Padded vest? Sounded like I had an accent there. All right, let's, do we have anything we can sell? We can sell more of these braziers, I guess. We'll sell 5 of the braziers. Now I've got an accent. I don't know why. Why do I have an accent? I don't normally have an accent. Ooh, yeah, we bought this bed for like 200 and something. That was ridiculous. Why did we do that? What a waste of money. We don't really have anything else that we can sell that I'm willing to part with. We could sell the... No. We could sell all these window frames. I mean, all the clay stuff is so valuable. Like these doors and window frames, we get a fortune for them. So sell that. That's like $100. Yeah, sell those. Might as well. Do we have these on repeat? Because if we do, let's take that off because I don't think we're going to be using those anytime soon. And I don't want to be wasting materials. We also don't need 20 of these lamps, although I do like them. Just, I'm not 20. Let's bring that back down to 10 because clay's become somehow more scarce than other materials because, I don't know, we've been digging, but these mosaics, apparently you make a lot of money off those. So let's build one of those. We don't have a guy high enough level. Yeah, let's build one of these. And we're going to test to see what we can get the most money for. Ooh, Wow, we're gonna need bronze for these too as well. Unfired clay vase. So we need the first vase in order to build this vase. So let's build one of those, which means we're gonna have to build, let's build 2 of these. Yeah, I know this is really convoluted. I just want to get, we need to make some money. That would get some Hearthlings in our, we'll build a gnome, we'll build, yeah, we need some Hearthlings in our society, and we need a lot of them because not enough work is getting done. And that makes me upset. As a leader, I'm like, whoa, we must work harder. Oh, there's also a clay tunnel door now. Interesting. Cool. Are we paused? No, we're not paused. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's the best we can do. We were gonna buy, what were we gonna buy? We were gonna buy, well, they've got some thread too as well. That's not a bad idea, but no, we're gonna buy, whoops, everything paused there. Let's just be sure. I think we need another piece of armor. Let's just see here. Kobold, what are you wearing? Military uniform. Yeah, we need the padded armor. I think it gives us +4. Although we're going to be replacing that. Yeah, +4. We're going to be replacing that very soon with metal stuff, which is very exciting. But we have to get our blacksmith up a little bit more. I don't know why the blacksmith is not actually working on like this gold and this silver. Like, is it just level? Is that all we have here? Silver. Yeah, so it must be level. So let's just be sure of that. Like refining the silver and the gold needs to be higher level. Yeah, it needs to be level 5 for that. And of course, gold would be even higher, which is level 6. Wow. Crazy, 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 crazy. Long way to go before that. Let's just double check. Okay. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, no, that was from last time. I still had a message from like 2 episodes ago about a guy that joined. Weird. I don't know why that was still there. And it looks like maybe they're still working on this building, but it's not. They're definitely not rushing to get it done. They get distracted. It seems like what they do is they work on something for a while and then they move on to something else. So they kind of rotate the jobs, which is fine. Look at this. They actually built the final top tier couple blocks on this tower, which is something that they couldn't do last time over here. I actually had to build the ladders for them. Okay, so it looks like they're ready. We can start experimenting with different types of toppers here. So we've got the clay oil lamp. I just want to see what that looks like. We could do multiple, or we could do, what we could do is we could rotate this guy and do a couple on each. So we're just going to experiment. We're going to do one like this, and we're going to do, okay, so we took another one down. Perfect. And we're going to, oh, I need more regular braziers. Okay. Eventually, this is the first time we've been able to continue on with one of our games after the alpha changeover. So I'm really going to be spending some time making this look really good, or doing my best to try and make this town look really good. Oh, here you already put one up. I think that's going to look pretty dumb. I don't know. We have to see it at night to really make a good judgment call. But yeah, we're going to get some more of those regular braziers up there. That may change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. I think the regular braziers will look pretty good, but I think these will look okay. But it looks awkward having the 2 there. I don't know. Maybe if we did, I don't know. I don't think there's any way we can make that look right. But we'll take a look and see what that looks like at night. Anyway, just for fun. And look, they finished building this. This is going to look great. It looks like, uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to have to manually put a ladder in here because that chest was there. They only put half a ladder. So they can't actually finish the job. So there's still some things, like if you mess with the Hearthlings, you can totally bug them out. So we'll try and we'll give them a little hand there so that they can put that up. The lattice, I don't know. Oh, we put it up in the wrong spot too. Yeah, this one's 3 away. I wish there was a way we could move that, but we can't without using the command controls. And we're not going to do that if we can avoid it. We'll just make do, right? And we could actually dig in here. Let's just see here. How would that look if we did a little bit of digging in there? All we have in there is a staircase. I don't think we can make that look right. So let's go X-ray. Yeah, no, slice. Let's go down. Yeah, all we have is a staircase. We could extend it out so they can come in and go over here and stuff, but that wouldn't look right. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think they could even get in there. We'd have to actually manually dig these blocks on this side. And I don't want to make any rash decisions here. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's going to be just for looks. And now, speaking of just for looks, let's start continue working on our next layer of pineapple in the mountain here. So we're going to remove Yeah, we're going to remove the next layer of blocks. It doesn't matter what's in the middle. It's only what people can see that matters. So we don't need to remove all the stuff in the center, although it wouldn't hurt to do it. But so yeah, we're going to remove this next layer. And then where's pineapple? Well, we'll wait until they're done that part. We're going to have to build a ladder. What the heck just happened? Weird. How did I end up all the way out here? Weird. Sometimes the zoom in and out function sends you in places you don't want to go. Oh, yeah, they're going to get stuck here. So let's do that. Oh, I should maybe put the ladder more on the side here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's fine. And then what we're going to do is, where's pineapple? There she is. How convenient. Okay, so let's just pause it so we can take a look at the next layer. Yeah. So this is going to take many episodes to get done, but once it's done, it's going to look pretty cool, I think. So yeah, we're going to start here. And we've got an extra color to add in here. So we've got the semi-dark stone. We're going to do 1, 2, hold on. Let's start in the front because that's where we know. It's hard to see. It's hard to see because it's all kind of semi-matching, but there's different layers there. You can see it there a little bit better. All right, so we go 1, 2, is that 3 out or 2 out? Still, we can look straight down here. Let's see. Yeah, you can't see the difference there like that. So I think that's 2 blocks. So 2 blocks for the stripe. Yeah, so let's go back to our design mode. This is so cool. So cool. So we're going to use stone, of course, and our dark block. And let's maybe we'll use wood for the face. I don't think so though. We'll just try and blend it in as stone. Keep the colors stone-like just because I think that'll look better. Oh, I can't add it. I can't add it to this. Like I can't actually attach blocks to the bottom of this. Hence why we should have started from the bottom. Well, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that, but I forgot. But we can still attach them to... Oh, we can't. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I can. I was wrong. It's because I hadn't clicked on slabs, that's why. Okay, so, yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, people. Let's see, try and find the good angle. It's going to be tough when I get down to the bottom to find the right angle to build this. So I can definitely see the advantage. And you guys are probably like, why didn't you start from the top? Sometimes this zoom mode gets a little wonky though. There needs to be, is there a way to raise the view? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like you can go up and down like this. And if I'm facing this straight ahead, it would be nice if there was a key to raise my view. And there may, whoa, not the R button. You guys are used to that. Okay, so let's get back into, try and find the right position again. It's gonna be tricky once we get down a bit, and maybe I'll fast forward at that point, so that you guys don't have to endure this crazy. See, I went too far. No. There we go. That should work. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to our build here. That's so cool. So we're gonna put a couple blocks in like so, and I think it's just 2. Perfect, like that. All right, and then next, we're gonna do 3 in either direction, and then 2 in, I'm just talking to myself mostly, and then 2 in. Okay, so let's do that. Because we're trying to make this look as much like her as possible. So the medium dark, we're gonna come in like this, and we're gonna go, whoops, that's fine, that'll work. The nice thing about doing this, like I think I mentioned this last time, the nice thing about doing this layer by layer is when we make a mistake, we should be able to delete a layer. Now, I can't guarantee that. Whoa, I think we went out too far. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, it's only by 2, right? Yeah. I totally screwed up there. That's fine. So let's just erase these pieces like so, and then do the same thing on the other side. Awesome. This is going to be so cool. I think it's going to be pretty nifty when it's all done. And, like I said, once it's start getting into some of the just bulk building, maybe I'll fast forward it, but I think there's some of you that might be interested in this anyway. We're going to just do 3 like that. And then let's go back. Oop. A lot of going back and forth. And I'm trying to do it piecemeal. So, okay, so, and then 2. Hopefully that works. Let's see here. So we go like this. 1. Whoops. Let's go, I'll erase that in a second. And yeah, I think that worked. I think that worked. Now there is a little bit of a difference on the side here, so let's do the other side before we go. So yeah, if you guys, if you guys start building stuff like this, it's kind of weird and artsy. I don't know if this is artsy. I'm more or less just mimicking doing something that's already been built. But if you guys ever do stuff like this, I'd love to see it. If you can figure out somehow how to do screenshots, I'd love to see it. It might give me ideas too as well. But I'd love to see that creativity. So we've got a lighter color here, so we're going to use this color for that, or maybe this one. I think this one's a little bit lighter. So yeah, one in. Okay, let's just go in. Yeah, see, I've got to erase this one and this one, and then we're gonna do and might as well erase this one too as well. I don't know what, something else just happened there and I'm not sure what it was. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And then we're gonna do a lighter block. See, it's slightly lighter. Yeah, it's slightly lighter. I didn't want to use a light block because I think we have another place for that, or we use that. I'm not sure where we're going to use that. So we'll just do that. It doesn't matter what's underneath. Like so, and like so. I think that's right. Take a look here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then the rest is just the regular medium dark. So go back to this color. And then we do the medium dark all the way back, but we'll wait until they're done digging out the other side there, and then we're done the next layer. That's so cool. Like this one's gonna be like, let's finish that in. I don't know if they can build it from the bottom like that, actually, guys. What we might have to do, come to think of it, because they may not be able to build it like that. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, like how are they gonna get underneath to build it? We may have to just remove everything in the center there. Yeah, that's just to be safe. Let's do that. And it's good practice, I guess. This is an experiment. We're trying something new, and every time you try something new, you don't know what you're going to run into, right? And I think this might be a problem. If we've got, problem is I can't tell what's underneath, so we have to, and what's. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Oh, let's go up a little bit. The engine is almost there. I want to be able to look straight up too. And I think maybe the developers are resisting that, but I think that would be really helpful if I could look straight up for doing some of these builds, Okay, there we go. So you might be able to see it if I look down here, but I hollowed it out. Yeah, I had to do it from this distance. And then this thing, click and drag to place floor tiles, right click to exit. Yeah, that's right in the way of what I want to be able to see. So another request from the developer, if you guys happen to be watching, I'd love to be able to look straight up. That would be really helpful. So basically, I'm building something backwards. I'm building it from the top down instead of the bottom up, and Hearthlings build from the bottom up. So in the end, what's going to happen here is that this is all going to be hollow. We're building a hollow structure, and it's, hopefully it's not filled with disappointment like those hollow Easter bunnies that you get for Easter, right? Because that would, yeah. you know what I'm talking about? Like when you get Easter, oh, is that the right color? Yeah, I think so, yeah. You should be able to, oh, not quite. Need to build the rest of that ladder. So yeah, those hollow Easter bunnies you get for Easter. Hopefully, if you get Easter bunnies for Easter, if you celebrate Easter, you get Easter bunnies. And sometimes you get the hollow ones, and sometimes you get the solid ones. The solid ones are like, yay! The hollow ones are like, aw. So that's kind of like what this head's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be great, but it might be hollow. So. Well, it's going to be hollow. Absolutely. Oh, look at them build. So we are testing the engine, and maybe they can build from the bottom up, but I don't know that they can. So I guess I'm just taking the question mark out of that because I don't want to have to worry about whether or not they can or can't. This way we don't, they just do what they do normally and build a whole bunch of ladders and scaffolding for fun. And seems like something they really enjoy doing anyway. So we'll just let them do that. And of course, as they finish things, that's when we get the wealth bonus, I think, once they're done building a structure. So every layer here will get a little bit more wealth. Okay, so back to business here. Are they working on our little tunnel here at all? A little bit here and there. Yeah, they're definitely digging it, but it's taking a really long time. I never expected them to get it done very quickly. So what's happening is that one guy will come out and dig 1 or 2 squares and then go back. So it's a lot of walking, and that's okay. Eventually it will get done. That's all I care about. So yeah, here, they're building the next layer. Look at them. That's so cool. They get on the little scaffolding and then away they go. Why they need to, the Hearthlings love ladders. I tell you, they're just like, let's build a ladder. Let's build multiple ladders. So you can see the color difference there. It's slight, but it's there. It's as it's getting darker, it's of course getting harder to see again. But that's so cool. Yeah, the beginning of the pineapple's head is there, and we're out of time. How do we run out of time so quickly? We run out of time so fast when I play this. It feels like no time at all has passed, and of course we're done again. I want to play longer, but I gotta stick to the schedule because we are putting this up every couple days. It's my hope to put it up every couple days anyway, and that way it's just easier, and then we have lots of room for other content too as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series, and we'll be back in a couple more days. And it looks like, here, remember we're gonna experiment with this too as well. We're definitely gonna put up. We're gonna try. I think it'll be the other braziers that wins. This brazier here is gonna look amazing. Well, it's still pretty small. Like, I wonder what, could we put multiples of those together? I wonder if that would work. I don't know. That looks pretty cool. That would look pretty amazing. We could also put the braziers on the sides like that. That might be a little much if we did all those braziers, or we could just do the one on the corners. Just trying to find what looks best, right? And then, I don't know, maybe we could save the whole object. I don't know if it'll let us do that, but save the whole object. Yeah, that looks okay. I definitely do not like these. These don't look good at all, in my opinion. We'll just remove those. Anyway, guys, I could just go on forever and play this game like nonstop. And we are playing at regular speeds because we don't want the game to bug out, in case you're wondering. And that looks really awesome. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying the series, guys. We will see you in a couple days. Take care.